The Dhammapada is a compilation of verses which have since ancient times served to express the teachings of the Buddha, found in the Theravada Pali canon of scriptures and known as the Khuddaka Nikaya of the Sutta Pitaka. From the Dhammapada forward of Dr. Harishchandra Kaviratna.
Chapter 7. 100% Completion. At the end of the game, the gamer finds emptiness. His desire is his sorrow, completion without satisfaction. Those who are determined never save over their profile. Like hounds, they pursue and follow a boundless goal, gathering everything, overlooking nothing. Their stats are their trophies. They thrive on peripheral content. They must see 100% completion. Who can succeed in this? Only the gamer. Such is his obsession. The campaign may be finite, lasting from 9 to 39 hours, while scouring every nook and cranny for every single gleaming treasure might absorb weeks of his time. He thrives on bragging rights and rare trophy acquisition. He has discovered every single icon. He is the endless hunter. He has located every treasure. Even the replay value is enriched, yielding bonus content and alternate modes. Frustrating and obscure are the maps. Clear as mud are the hints. He is thrilled by experiencing everything. He spends hours navigating interiors. He keeps notes of peculiar areas. He even discovers the development holes. He knows exactly how to trigger the glitches and where to fall through the map. He examines all objects. The master gamer is not satisfied with near completion. He sees beyond the ending and the new game plus. He hoards all the loot. He gathers up all trophies. He resists frustration, and he saves all. In the RPG or the open sandbox, there is hidden content. Even in the empty fringes of the map, he finds completion because he wants everything. Chapter 8. The 99s. When you perceive contradiction in these verses to the verses before them, it is not a negation of either the current or previous verses. When you fully understand the nature of the verses separately and in conjunction with others, you will see that rather than contradiction, there is conformity. This is the path to true enlightenment. Better than the 99 potions is the one mega potion that cures all. Better than the 99 rounds of 9mm handgun ammunition is the one RPG shell which brings succinct, explosive victory. Better than the 99 extra lives cheat code is the one cheat code for ultimate invulnerability, bringing absolute freedom to the game. It is better to eliminate the chance of losing than to restart 1,000 times. It does not matter that the victory is not yours. It cannot be taken from you, not by goblins or bandits, mercenaries or zombies. Better than one overburdened inventory of esoteric items and trinkets, where page after page of listed magical items or an arsenal of weapons are available at whim, yet hindered by finite amounts of ammunition each. Better even than diverting extra time toward gathering materials to upgrade existing weapons or gadgets to increase your strength and health by 99 points is the temporally anomalous cheat code for the gamer that has conquered the challenge. To emulate such a gamer, a master gamer skilled in internet access and a mod community, is to vicariously have victory over gaming itself and infinite ammo, health, and resources. Better than 99 in-game hours spent in frustration and angst is the 12 hours spent in hurried glee. Better than 99 attempts at defeating an incomprehensibly difficult boss, whose only weakness is a difficult and crucially timed combination of button mashing and toggling, is the overwhelming victory by a gamer who cannot be defeated once. Better to play for 1 hour exploring how the in-game physics affect all objects. Better to relax for 1 day seeing that developing an ulcer in useless struggle against a developer's proxy chagrin is counterproductive to enjoying the fruits of the gaming experience. Better to play one moment in the moment than to do the same sequence for days on end just to find the passage through. Chapter 9. In-Game Physics. Do not be quick in navigation. If you are limited, the programming, replete with parameters, will hinder you. Turn away from parameters. Again and again, turn away before acceptance of the path besets you. Set your curiosity on pushing the limits. Attempt to find alternate routes, and you will discover new abilities and possibilities. A polygon world seems complete until you find the flaw which lets you slip behind the backdrop, and a playable character may be restricted by height barriers until you learn that by equipping a two-handed weapon while running, then double-tapping the jump button sends him springing 3 times his height into the air. Do not make light of the game's failings, saying, "There is nothing." A game is programmed object by object, so the gameplay becomes brimful of relativity, as a character with limited paths is blocked by invisible walls, or the character that runs briskly everywhere he goes but cannot leap a knee-high barrier. Beware the limitations of artificial physics, for the unconventional gamer may uncover flaws. The gamer may benefit from their use, but as a grenade lobbed without aim is thrown back at the ground in front of the character, mischief is blown back in the face of the fool who searches in vain against the parameters. Some characters become stuck in pockets, some fall entirely through the map, some freeze the game completely. But the true gamer is not thwarted. Never. Not in the mapping, nor in the physics engine, nor in the interaction with objects, nor in the navigation of forced corridors. Not in the correlating damage in response to simulated, animated gunfire, nor the unreachable waist-high barriers which block the way, nor in the interruption of the plot thread by early interaction with fixed activator settings. Nowhere can he be stymied when all can be undone by fast travel or reloading. Chapter 10. Violence. All games incorporate violence, all provide challenge, all involve struggle. See your antagonists and enemies. Then deplete them of health. There is no mercy or sympathy. There is no permanent harm. He who seeks victory by defeating those who seek to stop him will always find victory. For your enemies are against you. They want to deplete your health. Harm them in any way provided in gameplay. And when you exit the level or sequence, you too will continue on toward completion. Never feel remorse for your enemies, for they will feel no remorse for you. Attacks against you diminish your hit points and your progress is hindered. Like a vengeful reaper, slaughter without regard. No victory is freedom where there are no more enemies. Like gardeners mowing the weeds from their gardens, unlimited ammo and weapons upgrades will drive you through them. While the enemy in his programming is careless and he flings himself into your strafing fire, wherein he ceases his animation. The mobs spawn by the dozens, and each successive area or level that is cleared leaves a scattering of discarded weapons, items, monetary credits, and the bodies of non-responsive enemies crumpled on the floor in a spattering of digital blood. Fire from your weapons has depleted their health, and when their bodies have been struck down, they shall rise anew in the replay or New Game Plus. He who lies motionless with motionless limbs, blood bespattered, who falls and lies upon the ground, or vanishes completely without a trace. So long as he is depleted of health, he will not rise to attack you. But even in games which seem non-violent, in games which are safe for children, none are without contention or struggle or challenge. Even if there is cartoon or comic book action, so long as there is struggle, there is violence. This is the law of gaming. A cartoon rarely feels the sting of an anvil dropped from an elevation onto its head. The game character simulates reaction to pain, but does not feel the strike of the sword or the penetration of jacketed rounds. What violence could possibly be more painless than the simulated damage received and subtracted by depletion of sums or incremental life bars? Battle and strike harshly. Defend, counterattack, and heal. Be merciless, be guiltless, awaken to the carnage, and from your enemies be free. The warrior chops and hacks through hordes in the caverns. The soldier methodically shoots and kills dozens. And the zombies, which are relentless, suffer damage as well. Chapter 11. Escapism. The world is on fire, and you are laughing. You are alone in the dark. You will not ask for light. For behold your ersatz body, a computer-generated puppet, an avatar, responsive to your controller and full of your sick imaginings. A reflection that exists and interacts within the game. How empty it is, hollow and emotionless it responds, interacts, and grows stronger. Unlike a living thing, it cannot sicken and die. Behold this muscular frame and hues of painted texture. And you are exploring. You are in a world of visual stimulation, polygons, and pixels for flesh. Your pride lives vicariously through the avatar, with petulance, heroism, and greed. The glorious realms of console games flourish, so also the gamer's experience blooms. But the spirit of escapism is changeless, and so the pure entertainment value is rich. The console gamer is a puppeteer. He cultivates his characters and their worlds. Vainly I sought the developer of my world map through countless social media videos. I could not contact him. How hard it is to tread game after game. But now I see you, O developer, and never again shall you occupy my free time. I have erased the memory files, traded in the used game for in-store credit, and purchased another game. And now I invest my energy into playing that. There are no fish in the lake. The computer-generated polygon models only appear to swim beneath the surface. Sad is the gamer that in his avoidance of reality plays seriously and squanders his social life, as sad as a half-empty bag of stale cheese-flavored snacks. And sadly, he is bemoaning that all of his real friends have logged off and moved on. Chapter 12. Joy in Gaming. Load your game and play, today, tomorrow, and on your weekend. First, establish your favorite genre, then experiment and so establish diversity. To overcome a game's specific combat system, you must overcome a more obstinate thing, overcome preconceptions. You are your own game master. Who else? Challenge yourself and discover your strengths. Willfully, you have played many types of games. Soon this will expand your adaptability as leveling expands in-game accessibility. From your own experience, you will be able to adapt to the controls of as many games as you can procure. The master gamer chooses the settings. How hard it is to broaden your experience, how easy to submit to genre formatting in selecting new titles. The average game loses no value after it has been played. So the replay, incorporating content unlocked by its completion, allowing those who would follow the experience and unlocking within new playability. Alternate costumes are yours. Additional weapons are also yours and unlimited ammunition. You are the source of all game values. No one game provides absolute fulfillment. Never base your selections on another's, however great their opinion. Your goal is to discover your favorites and then with all of your effort to lend yourself to them. Chapter 13. The Game World. You do not live in the game world, but in distraction and fantasy you play. Outside the fourth dimensional wall, observe and explore. Follow the way joyfully through this environment and the next. Follow the way of adventure. Follow the way independently through this level and beyond completion. For consider this world, a bubble, a mirage. See the game world as it is, and awe shall overcome you. Come, consider the game world, a digital environment for heroes, a vista for explorers. But he who sees travels free. As the three-dimensional panorama develops around the gamer, so the gamer wanders out into the false expanse and reigns. The world is in order. How few have eyes to see, how few! The gamers who escape the boundaries and search all places. Planes rise and fly toward the sun. What physics! So do the laws of nature seem parallel and in order, and react and interact. If you accept the game world and allow for the physical restrictions, if you understand the limitations, where will your imagination take you? The gamer accepts idiosyncrasy. The game world cannot be without flaw, but the gamer finds joy in the experience and entertainment is his reward. And more, for greater than any flaws which fall short of reality, greater still than the limitations of space within the game world, is the joy of searching new places. Chapter 14. The Gamer Who is the Winner. He is the winner. The victory is his. He has conquered the world. How can he lose this game, he who is beyond the game? His level is high, his armor is strong. Who can defeat him? The game cannot overcome him or defeat him, nor can the challenge overcome, ensnare, or thwart him. He is the winner. The open deathmatch loungers fear him. He is the winner and finds satisfaction in the scrolling of the credits and the rewards of victory. Hard it is to beat all challenges, hard it is to overcome, harder still to unlock every trophy, and hard to rise, battle, and defeat. Yet winning is simple. Do what is necessary. Be brutal. At the end of the game is completion. Till then, entertainment. If you defeat or overcome a challenge, you have successfully stepped closer to victory. Surrender in neither combat nor sleuthing. Attack with enthusiasm. Strive to meet the challenge. Seek the highest ranking. Master the skills necessary to achieve the greatest level of experience. This is the simple goal of the gamer. The game could span hundreds of hours and still you would yearn for more. Desire to win is unshakable, or it ends in frustration, even in anger. He who wishes to win attempts every method available to overcome. In his efforts, a gamer may seek walkthrough, search hints and tips, scan the internet or test unproven cheats and hacks. But how can he claim victory from such methods? He who takes what is provided within the game and makes for himself his own level of challenge comes to see the four great truths about gaming. Entertainment without consequence, the freedom of vicarious self-expression, saving your game frequently to preserve all progress, and immortality through respawning. He is free, the winners are manifold and multiform. Entertaining is the game which the gamer enjoys. Awesome is his achievement. Above reproach are the methods he sought to succeed, and undeniable is the level of satisfaction gained by those who understand that this is just a game and is not to be taken seriously. They are free to play how they choose. They are free. They have achieved the only goals set before them, their own.
Answer: the path is laid bare. Every trial, every checkpoint, every lesson earned through persistence. Enlightenment, like the perfect run, is not achieved through brute force alone, but through understanding, patience, and a willingness to see beyond the illusion of self. Yet, let us not mistake the digital for the divine. The gaming world is a playground of possibilities, where defeat costs nothing but time and a reset is always within reach. But beyond the screen, the stakes are real. The choices we make, the lessons we embody, the kindness we extend, these are not just mechanics in a game, but the true markers of progress. So play well, laugh often, and level up where it truly matters. Because in the end, while gaming may teach us the joy of mastery, Only in life do we discover the wisdom of letting go. Game over? No, just press start.